Default security controls for unrestricted IP access API keys. We strongly recommend against enabling API keys for additional permissions, other than reading, without defining the appropriate IP access restrictions, unrestricted IP access API keys. Enabling such unrestricted IP access API keys would cause an increased risk of unauthorized access to your Binance account. By default, the following security controls, default security controls, would apply, including but not limited to: Symmetric HMAC unrestricted IP access API keys being prevented from enabling trading or transfer permissions, and periodically or immediately revoked, or certain permissions revoked, if previously enabled with trading or transfer permissions. Asymmetric ED 25519 and RSA unrestricted IP access API keys being periodically or immediately revoked, or certain permissions revoked, if enabled with trading or transfer permissions. For the avoidance of doubt, the default security controls may, at the sole discretion of Binance, be subject to change without prior notification. Please be reminded that you should not disclose or share your API keys. Disclosing your API keys and other access credentials could lead to your Binance account being compromised. You are solely responsible for taking the necessary security measures to protect your Binance account, your API keys, access credentials, and personal information. Do not check the box below if you wish to retain the default security controls. By checking the following box, you acknowledge and understand the risks associated with retaining unrestricted IP access API keys on your Binance account. Notwithstanding the foregoing, Binance reserves the right to delete and/or disable API keys which it has reason to suspect have been compromised. I hereby instruct Binance to deactivate the default security controls applied to the unrestricted IP access API keys for my master account and all sub-accounts.